Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Derby City Classic. This is the Bank Pool Division, Round 5, Kristina Tkach versus Justin Hall. This is going to be a really fun match. J Hall usually makes it pretty deep here. Kristina, phenomenal player. My name is Somerfield Habener, coming to you here with Railbirds TV. Thrilled to be here at the 2024 Derby City Classic. Big shout out to Bad Boys for their help on the stream here. Kristina winning the leg. She will break. This is race to 3, short rack bank pool. You got to make 5 balls in your pocket, any 5 balls in any pocket before your opponent makes 5 balls. There are no kisses, combos, or caroms allowed in this game. It's all clean banks. So cue ball into object ball into rail, and into the pocket. Typically, the traditional players are going to call number of rails and then the pocket as opposed to which ball they're shooting. Kristina not liking the sequence. She's going to shake it up a little bit on the rack. Kristina definitely known more for her rotation game and for bank pool or one pocket, but this is kind of a warm-up event for a lot of players out there. Justin, one of the finer bankers in the game. It's a just dangerous guy from anywhere on the table. Justin's out of Florida. He's a 752. Kristina is a 730. Fargo definitely doesn't really compute to bank pool or one pocket, but still relevant to how these players play. Kristina to break. Fouls cost you a ball, and anything made on the break gets spotted right after your turn. Unlucky kiss there, gets away with it. Pocketing a ball, so one will spot after a turn here. Not a great spot to end up. 4 ball. I'm not sure if you can stretch that 4 ball enough with how close it is to the rail. This is round 5, but table's still slipping quite a bit. She might be able to open that up enough. The 2 ball straight back definitely goes. Looks like she just wants to make the 8, leave him on the rail here. Two will end up coming up. Justin's made it deep. I don't think he's up in the rafters yet, but he's definitely taken second before. Trying to pull that ball up to that pocket, not quite able to get there. And he sells a shot here. It's 9 ball a lot easier to make than that last shot that he shot. Two ball straight back if you like it. Just got to make sure that she gets the cue ball out of the way here. Looks like she's got plenty of room to do it. Taking another look. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it because you're going right into that 6. I think you got plenty of room there, but... Oh man, it catches a glance off that 1 ball. So Kristina will go negative. That will be ball in hand in the kitchen for Justin. Looked like he was going to start with the 2. I like starting with the 6 ball here as well. It's like going to float down right into the 4. Yeah. Boy, and he's in the danger zone here. One ball, straight back, a little bit of an angle to pop up for the 2. Lets the ball roll a little more. That 9's pretty straight. Beautiful shot. 4 balls dead straight. Guess you gotta stiff it a little bit. Yeah, I don't like the passer on the 4. He wants to bring the 2 back. A lot of people don't like coming across the face of the ball like this, but I like those banks. Beautiful. Like it had eyes. 1 to go. I think we're going to see that 4 be the ball. He doesn't like it, and he might not like it because he doesn't want to let Kristina down there. If you miss that ball, it can cost you. It's more of a one-pocket bank, but not the way he's shooting it. He's going to spike this. All right, gets all the way back down table with a 4 to -1 lead. Looks like just going to thin off the 8 ball here, come back down. Pretty unlucky catch there. That 8 ball's dead in on the side. Hollywood, takes down game 1, but floats in scratch, and he's going to fall back down to 3. He's got to spot that ball and a ball for the foul. Oof. That hurts. Christina is going to have ball in hand in the kitchen. Tracking down that other ball. Straight back on the 7. It's a good. I'm surprised that ball hung up, especially with how it's slipping. That's what you start seeing around day 5, though, is it stops slipping quite as much. I'd be surprised to not see him just pocket the 7 and try and point hooker. He's just going to make it and lay it there. Not wanting to push another scratch. So a couple of big scratches by these players. The unlucky kiss for Kristina, and then Jay Hall just kind of letting that one get away from him. Playing off the 7 and back down table. She likes the head ball more. Notice Kristina stays down on pretty much all of her shots, and she's just tracking that cue ball. I think that's one of the most important attributes you see from a good player, but also a developing player, somebody who's really, really mindful of conditions and obviously still feeling the tables out. Airborne, drills it. 1 ball to close. You'd need pretty good odds to bet against Justin making this one. All right, game number 1 for Justin Hall. And again, it's not alternate break here. It is the winner's choice. So Justin electing to break here. Stream sponsors for this event here: Hustlin' Clothing USA, JB Custom Q Cases, Jerry Olivier Custom Qs, Lippman Lights out of Portland, Oregon, and Locked and Loaded Custom Billiard Apparel. Thanks for all your support here at the stream. Thank you to Railbirds for having me in the box. Justin Hall to break with a 1-0 lead. Dangerous break there. That cue ball was tracking right to the side pocket. 2 down. Yep. I like the 8 ball here too. I think a lot of people would play the 7 because it's just straight. But these passers, once you get used to them, are, I don't know, some of my favorite banks. You do let the cue ball run a little bit. That's a lot of interaction with other balls. Like 7 in the corner. Yeah, this right side of the table a lot more open. Tries to butter that one in and doesn't get there. 2 balls a spot. Straight back on the 4. She doesn't look like the 6 goes. You can play the 6 long rail and kind of freeze on that 9 if you're not confident. I like the straight back here. Never mind, she was playing cross corner there. You got the 9 in the corner or the side here. That looks like he's playing the passer. All right. So keeping the cue ball behind that ball. Had to fire it. Looks like he's got a path to the 4. Low on the cue ball again. A little short. Couple down. Christina back to the table. Got to get something going. Justin's pretty consistently making balls, and she hasn't quite caught a rhythm yet. Let's see if she can bury this 4 ball. You make this first ball, and a lot of good things can happen from here. It's the hardest thing about bank pool is, you start playing shape and setting yourself up for shots. You don't make the ball, you're in trouble. So plays it pretty safe there, gets under those balls. Looks like the 5 and he's playing it all the way down in the corner. Yeah, and playing the safe way. So taking a swing at it, trying to knock one down, but also just burying her behind a ball. It's really tough when a player plays you like that. You never get a chance at a shot. You always feel like you're on your heels. It's going to come back down to the rail. English just didn't quite catch for her. The 5 ball looks like it passes. I think I'm playing the 5 here, yeah. Yeah, pretty 1 pocket bank there. That's going to trickle in for him. Oh, doesn't fall. That kind of speed, it's a lot easier for that ball to fall. Doesn't get it this time, though. And bank the 4 at that upper right-hand pocket if you want to. I think a lot of players are just going to make that 7. Even up table. Playing cross corner here, it looks like. Wow, she drugged that ball a lot more than I thought she'd be able to. Might have been a kiss there. It's tricky when the ball is that big on the rail. So Justin playing the 2 railer on the side here. Very makeable. Also easy to squat your cue ball right there on the rail. A little bit short. It's a nice two-way shot there. Yeah. Really can't tell if that gets through. She's looking at the 8 back at, and it does look like she has room. But that's going to be close on that 2 ball. Yeah, she doesn't like it. It's a more free bank than it looks like. I mean, that 7 ball's big. 7 and 5 are kind of protecting you from the right side of the table. Yeah, I think you shoot it. You're down 2-0. Seven ball does look like it passes the 8. Tries to let it roll. Doesn't quite get there. Yeah, the 4 ball is in pretty good position here. 2-3 are a little funky. We'll draw back down for the 6 here. It's a little more than he wanted out of it. Fires that bank in though. Looks like he might be able to play the up and down Z on the 6. 2-railer side. Again, he can kind of let this cue ball roll down to kind of a free shot. So again, knocking one off and playing a 2-way shot. Does leave Kristina a pretty dead bank on this 6 though. He's got to pass her on the 2 or pretty straight bank for the 6 ball. Beautiful. There it is. Sometimes that's all you need is that first one to fall to get you going too. It's going to be a big reach for her on the 2 ball. That's the obvious bank here. Might elect to take the 3 just because it's hard to cue. But this is an easy one to stiff. Can do this with speed or inside. She's just going to stiff this one back. Probably using speed. Pretty firm stroke. Lets it go a little bit. Caught that point. Nothing doing down here at this end of the table. Justin might be able to make that 7 and leave her under the 8. He's looking to shoot. He's got room with the 3 ball. Coming up a little short. 3-1 lead here for Justin Hall. I think she's jammed on that 2. The 2 ball you can play other corner. She's going to try and float under it, and this is tough, so you see her lining up with that high inside. Gets underneath it, but just a little bit wide. Excellent job keeping the cue ball out of the way, though. Unfortunately, that's going to cost her. This could be the game. Might see Justin taper off a little bit on this one. Yeah, so playing that a little easier to make sure he leaves himself a shot on the 3. This is, I mean, a one-pocket banker's dream. It is lined up right to the side, or to the high side of the pocket, so he's going to have to work the cue ball out of the way, but finds the back of the pocket. Justin Hall taking down game number 2. It will be his break. Again, it's Justin's choice to break. Derby City Classic sponsors here. Diamond Billiard products. They're incredible. All these tables, all these lights. Beautiful brand new diamond tables. Love this event. That's one of the big reasons. Simonis Cloth. Aramith Billiard Balls. Outsville AccuRack, the maker of the template rack here at Derby City Classic. AccuStats Video Productions, and Master Billiard Chalk. Thanks for tuning in here to Railbirds TV. This is Justin Hall with a 2-0 lead here, round 5, Derby City Classic. I think that might be a dry break for Justin. And a big opportunity here. This is a nice land table. Kristina would really like to buckle down and get back in this thing. Drills it. Oh, it's pretty unfortunate there. Not sure if she can drag that 3 ball up to the side. She did a great job with it on the one earlier. Let's see if she can do it. I might play this 2 rails. So yeah, side rail, side pocket. I just don't feel like I can avoid the kiss and stretch it enough to get to that bottom side pocket here. Can't tell if she's got enough to bank that 1 ball back at her. I think she does. I like that shot too. Just a little more of a true bank than this thin clip and hope. Okay. It's like she called the 2 in the side pocket there, I think. All right, well, taking 1 down. The side, it means he must be able to see the high side of the 4. Or he's playing the 7. No, I think he's got to be able to see the 4. Doesn't look like he can stretch that 7 ball. If he can, there's just a little more room around the 4 than I think. Yeah, he could see the high side of the 4. Very nice shot. And now Kristina could be in trouble. I'd like to spear this 9 and stay on this end of the table. Those 6-8 are just juicy. Drills it. 8 ball here. Seven balls up there too. If you do roll a little further than you want. Catches the 7, unfortunately. Not how he would have liked for it to work out, but he's still got the 7. He needs 2. Hollywood making it look good. Shooting him well. Yeah, this... Don't want to force something here. And nothing's real obvious. Looking at 3 rail and the 1 around the 2. Yep. Just laying up. 4-1 lead here. Looks like the 2 ball banks right back at Kristina here. So again, real common 1 pocket bank. This ball just throws in pretty naturally. Catching the side of that ball and putting some natural running English on the 2. Trying to miss that ball just wide. Hopefully it rolls in. Got a clip on the 6 over there. Oh, man, rough scratch there. So 2 balls going to spot. Kristina doesn't get credit for that one and then owes a ball for the foul. Justin Hall with ball in hand in the kitchen, 1 ball away. Looks like he's lining up the 2 railer on the 3 ball. He's just playing at 1 rail. I don't know how these guys drag this ball so well. Doesn't quite get there, but he was close. Closer than I thought he'd get. I do think the 1 3 rails around the 2. I think that's what Justin was looking at earlier. Got a 3 railer on the 3. Just be knocking this up table and freezing. Playing the 4 railer. I didn't hear her call it, but I'm sure she did. Wasn't sure if the 5-6 would get in the way of that 4 railer, but it was definitely there. J Hall with a straight back for the win. It's a little wide. Opens those balls up. Kristina with a good shot at making the 3 ball here. Topspin passer. Nothing doing. Six ball goes right through those if you try it or if you like it. Justin just laying up, waiting for something better. Don't see much doing there. She's got a passer on the 2 in the lower right-hand corner pocket if she wants. She's just going to make that 2 and float under the 1. Ooh. Couple hits there. Gets away with it. Freezes Justin behind the 1. Just knocking this ball down table, it looks like. Let's do a rail. Really, I just don't think you can afford to shoot any of these balls. But it's also not easy to do an up and back here. Got to catch that one really thin to avoid the 2 if you're just coming back down table. I guess I like playing off the 6 and back up table here. I think the 6 ball, you got an easier time avoiding contact with another ball and getting back down the table. Catches it thin or hits it a little firm. Justin's going to like the looks of this. Spot shot for the win. It's a pretty crucial bank to practice. It comes up a lot in bank pool. Just going to cross it. A lot of bank pool players like that. You're not just straight line, but you have, it almost feels like a backboard. As long as you're hitting a nice firm stroke, they're usually pretty predictable. Big straight back here for Kristina. Drills it. Beautiful shot. 5 ball goes. 2 ball definitely goes as well. It's all kind of what you like here. Playing the long rail cross. Barely missing that collision. That's going to roll in. Nice shot for Kristina. At this point, I'm not sure if the 5 does. I mean, the 5 goes, but that's a harder ball to slip under. And from this side, I think the 3 comes in the path. May be able to spike the 3 around the 5. 5 definitely crosses into the lower right-hand corner also. Just thinning off the 6 ball, coming back down table. 4-2. Christina needs them all. Hollywood just needs one. Nope, doesn't want to take it. Interesting to not see him swing at that. You can tell he really doesn't want to let Christina back in this match. It's pretty over. You can see feeling a little defeated, but she's such a pro. You rarely are going to see anything out of her. 5 ball. Thought she was actually playing at look outside pocket. I don't know if Justin's going to be able to resist that one. If he sells it though, that 3-5 is pretty easy. Might just do the same thing here, thin off the 6. Gonna play off the 3 and back down. Just waiting for that right moment. Kristina, on the other hand, has got to make something happen. If I'm her, I don't mind waiting for a little bit, hoping Justin's going to make a mistake. But the straight back on the 3 is pretty juicy. It's at a little bit short. Kind of gets away with it. He can play a pretty safe passer on the 3 ball here. Shot at the win. Not able to convert again. Does a good job getting all the way back down to the rail. I think I'm just gonna undercut the 3 ball, play it over towards the 6, run the cue ball back down the table. And the 6 ball. Smart. Don't let him see anything to shoot at. Try to marry those 2 balls. Put her down table. Doesn't want to make this 6. Keeps it up. Nice work. Pass around the 3 ball here. Not taking it. Jump avoiding the 6. We're seeing a pretty natural 3-railer here. Can also create some separation. You can just follow the cue ball down to the foot rail. Be surprised to not see her shoot that 3 in the upper left-hand corner. Now the lower left-hand corner. A little wide. Justin can Z-bank this, but I don't think you will. He's calling it. I guess just draw that cue ball back. When you miss that shot, he's playing the 4-railer. Whew. Had a chance. Not quite. Either 3-railer in the side for Christina here or the 4-railer. You can play them both. Also just thin off this 3 and almost pocket it. Leave yourself pretty open here. Just going to thin off the top side instead. She likes that because both these pockets down here are blocked. Good cue ball. She can kind of open up and let this go if she wants. She's going to bank to that upper left-hand corner pocket. This one, you don't really have to worry about if you're playing a straight line unless you come back to the right side of the table. You might as well shoot at this. Doesn't like it. Just gonna make this 5. Boy, I do not like. Alright, so trying to take away that side pocket. Probably gets there, but he's got a pretty easy bank back at that lower right-hand corner pocket. Not sure if he'll shoot it because that will open up to 3. Justin playing pretty strategic. I mean, definitely taking Kristina seriously. Nothing for granted. Being up 2-0 with a 4-2 lead, this is a show of respect for Kristina's game for sure. Try to spin that 3 ball, and I'm surprised she didn't shoot that one. That's a really free shot. 2-railer on the 5. Drills it. Well, that's how that goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Hall taking down round number 5 against Kristina Tkach. This has been 2024 Derby City Classic. My name's Somerfield Habener here with Railbirds TV. Thanks so much for tuning in with us. If you like what you're seeing, like what you're hearing, hit that like and subscribe button. It's going to let you know every time we come live with some new Derby City action. Got a bunch more coming up, so stay tuned.